Hello there, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Dw20's 116, a Modpack with me, Tryonus. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. So, yeah, I've been a little bit busy off camera because last time I mentioned that I was going to be building a bigger fission reactor. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I did, but then I kind of stopped finishing it because I thought we'd try and do another couple of things here. Yeah, just please wander in, make yourselves and your rats at home. I'll kill you later. So yeah, this is a fairly big one, so I thought, right, well, I might as well do it on camera, and then if I make any mistakes and I blow my base up, then it's done live, so might as well just have a good laugh. So anyway, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you can see there. Thought I'd count it out just in case if you are following along and you kind of want to know the specs, and it's a little bit easier for you to go back and forth on the recording in case this is helping you out in some way or another. So yeah, but because it's so big, I did think about just keeping the water cooling, but I also thought maybe do something different as well. So instead of having this water cooled, we're going to be using sodium, which is made with brine inside an electronic separator. So we've got the sodium and we've got chlorine as well. So it's the sodium that we're actually after today. The chlorine is used to make hydrophilic chloride, which then we can actually use later on the line in case we decide to go into like 4 times ore processing or anything on those sort of lines. Maybe next episode we'll see how I feel. So yeah, I've kind of got everything set up and ready to go. So yeah, the biggest problem that we've got though is that my brine production is there, and that's there. Now it's not wouldn't be too bad to pipe in, but with all the other pipes and everything that I've got going around, it might get a bit confusing for what's going where. So I thought we'd try something a little bit different and something I've never done before. I mean, all of this is stuff that I've never done before, as you guys know. But we're going to try and use something what's called a quantum entangle porter, which these guys are very expensive. I'll show you in the morning. It's good, so we don't get attacked or anything silly. Right, so these guys are very expensive. Teleportation core, 2 ultimate control circuits, 2 atomic alloys, and 4 refined obsidian ingots. Now times that by 2 because this thing should be able to teleport power, fluids, and gases, I believe. I think they're the 3 main ones. So we should be able to teleport that from there, so that's 1, and then it go to there for the other one. And then if we decide to use brine for anything else, we need to make a 3rd one. So they are kind of expensive, so don't expect me to mess around with these too much. I'm quite happy digging up my base repeatedly and altering the cables. Okay, so to make the reactor bigger, which is what we're going to concentrate on first, we need quite a few control rods, fission assemblies. I've already put in place the reactor casing and the reactor glass, apart from what I need to get in and out of the place. So that's already all pre-made. Now bearing in mind, these guys cost a chemical tank each, which do not stack. And then these guys cost an elite control circuit, but at least they're not as bad to make as what they are. So we're using 54 of them, 18 of them, and then the last 3 of the glass that I need to put into place. Then to obviously make the brine, we need the electronic separator. We've seen this guy before. Electric core, redstone, infused alloys, and a bit of iron. That's easy enough to make, but like I said, I left this one because we haven't made it before, and it's, like I said, fairly expensive. So we're going to be making 2 of these guys, and hopefully I think I know how to use them. So yeah, we'll make them, and they don't stack either, so that's fun. And oh yes, you may have noticed quite a few of my chests have gone bye-bye, because yeah, I've managed to put pretty much everything in here. Not everything, because obviously that got 227 types out of the 256, but as you can see, I've still got plenty of room, and that's just one of these advanced hyperdense QIO drives. So pretty cool. I like this a lot. Like I said, the only thing that's missing is a crafting table. Why no crafting table mechanism? Why? Right, let's get this guy up and running as much as we can. So yeah, so like I said, I built it all off camera just to get things sorted. Everything pretty much the same, but like I said, we need to set these up in a specific way, because what you've got to do is actually do these every other one. So we can put these guys here. These are all going to be 3 high. There we go, and then I need to put these guys on top, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. There you go. But now that we've done that, we now need to do that. It needs to be in like a checkered pattern because they need air blocks in between them. It's kind of weird, but it does work. So that's just how it is formed. So you could, if you wanted to, just put these into place, because these guys need to be on top of each one of the what do you call them, the fuel assemblies. There you go, and put these in the right spot, and perfect, beautiful. Let's just get these all into place. There you go, nice and easy. One in this corner, there we go, and luckily they don't actually turn, so we can do this fairly quickly. There we go, and the last one, fantastic. So if I do that and then put that together, there it is, it's formed. Oh, it's got a bit of water in it. Where did that water come from? It might be because of the blocks that I've actually used before. That might cause an issue. I don't know if we can actually get the water out of there. The only thing I could do is probably activate it, and hopefully it will just drain that water away. There it goes. I'll have to keep an eye on it just to make sure it doesn't cause any problems, but we might as well just, there we go. Right, we'll turn that off. No water in there. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Right, so there is our reactor now, which should do like 54 millibuckets per tick instead of the measly 1 that we had before. But like I say, I want to cool this guy down a bit better. We could do this with water. There shouldn't be any problem with it, but I thought we'd just do something a little bit different. So what we want to do is we want to put this guy here on top of this power cable. Then we kind of want the fluids to output on the can we output fluids? We should be able to. Let's have a look. Let's just get rid of all of them apart from the input. Let's see, we want to input fluids. Can't eject. You should be able to eject. Maybe I have to fiddle this around a little bit. Let's see, because I don't know if sodium is sodium a a liquid or a gas? That's one of the problems that we're going to have to kind of figure out. I presume it's a fluid, but yeah, can't eject. Okay. Let's just see how far we get anyway. And input down there. So we kind of want that to come in that way, and then we can do this isn't going the way I wanted to do, but that sounds about right, so we can put that there anyway. We're gonna have to set a frequency, so we will call this brine. I think we can do that. Let's see, fluids output on the right. There we go. Slurries, energy, heat. Oh wow, okay, it can actually do a lot more than what I thought it could. So that's kind of cool. We will do that. And we don't want it to do items, even though it can. And that there. Get rid of all of these, energy and heat as well. Cool. So I just wonder if I set up like a heat burning generator, maybe that would be better for that, and then I can teleport the heat into the brine machine. So fluids we kind of want to output with an auto eject on. So we will see if that works. The stuff might come out that way instead. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. This is how we do things sometimes. Right, so what we'll do is put this guy here, and once again I'll just set these all to off, and then fluids we want that to be an input on the top, which surprisingly that does not connect. Why does that not connect? Is that what I was doing wrong? Because I didn't set it. Okay, so let's try this again. See, we'll figure things out. And we'll put this basic pipe back. Right, connected. Good. We're getting somewhere. Right, output. There we go. So hopefully we're now getting brine in there. It has completely emptied that. See, it's just temperamental. It needs the thing, and that's working. The brine is going in, though it's not producing anymore because it's night. Okay. See, this is when I could have done with like a thing in the middle saying an eternity later. So yeah, okay, so that's now going up. Coolant tank is empty. So gases output. That's now full. So that should be getting some. I have got that set to the right thing because there's always something. Input only, maybe. There we go. There we go. We're now getting sodium as a coolant rather than water. So coolant efficiency 100%. So that should help a lot, I hope. It's going to take a lot to fill something like this, so I definitely would need to come up with a 24 Minecraft hours to be able to do the brine production instead of just relying on the solar arrays. So any suggestions there? But we can activate this, and as you can see, it took all that sodium. I may need to put some speed and energy upgrades into this, but Yep, can you see all that heat? And the reactor was actually damaging, so yeah. And that is at a burn rate of 1. So yeah, that's going to be the next challenge now, definitely. So hopefully that won't go any higher, and it will repair itself. It's just getting the sodium, enough sodium in there to actually do that. So let's just see what happens. We've got 3 spare speed upgrades. We might as well try this. Let's put those guys in that, and we'll see if that actually helps with the production here. There we go, that's all 3. The 8 millibuckets. It's not going up because it's still cooling itself down. So yeah, I think I am going to need this to be a lot faster. So yeah, sorry about all the derpiness in today's episode, but it's one of those things. Maybe I should have just stuck with water, I don't know. But anyway guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's episode and learned a little bit about stuff like I did today, fresh on camera. And if you did, please remember to hit that like button, and if you've got any hints, tips, comments, concerns or complaints, feel free to put that down in the comment section below. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. But regardless, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.